अस्सलामुअलैकुम एवरीवन। आज मैं आपको सुपीरोलैटरल सरफेस ऑफ द सेरेब्रम के बारे में बोलूँगी। तो फर्स्ट व्हाट वी कैन सी हियर, दैट इज़ a central sulcus that is present 4 centimeter behind the frontal lobe and 6 centimeter in front of the occipital lobe. Here is a central sulcus, and over here we can see is a lateral sulcus. This is what a lateral sulcus consists of: horizontal ramus, ascending ramus, and the posterior ramus. And over here we can see the preoccipital notch, that is 5 centimeter front of occipital lobe. And what we can, let's just remove this layer here. When we remove this, when we extend here, we can find is a parieto-occipital sulcus, which is mainly seen on the medial surface and partially it is on the superolateral surface. This is a parieto-occipital sulcus. When we extend a line, if we draw an imaginary line from the parieto-occipital sulcus, this is what imaginary line from parieto-occipital sulcus and another line which is extending from the lateral sulcus. When we join these two imaginary line, that will divide the superolateral surface into 4 lobes, that is frontal, parietal, occipital and temporal lobe. Line X, this is all about the lobes. And next, when we open this near the lateral sulcus, this is nothing but an insula. When we extend the lateral sulcus, we will find the insula, that is also known as the island of Reel, or we can say it is a fifth island of Reel. That is important. That is known as insula. Just read about it. Next, what we will see about the sulcus and the gyri of the superolateral surface. So here is a central sulcus, and in front of that is precentral sulcus. Between this we can find precentral gyrus. And here, if we open this, just remove the layer specimen. When we remove this, we will find here is a superior frontal sulcus and inferior frontal sulcus, which divide into the superior, middle as well as inferior frontal gyrus. So this is a Broca's area, that is area number 44 as well as 45. This is what about Broca's area. So next, here is this is a central sulcus, this is a post-central sulcus, and between this is a post-central gyrus. So when we remove this, here we will find intraparietal sulcus, which divide into the superior parietal lobule as well as inferior parietal lobule. Down here near the lateral sulcus, here we will find the supramarginal gyrus. Little variation can be seen, and here is an angular gyrus. So here this is known as and posterior part of the superior temporal gyrus. These three together, that is supramarginal, angular gyrus as well as posterior part of the superior temporal gyrus, they together form the Wernicke's area, Wernicke's speech area, which is important. So next we will see about the temporal lobe, that consists of superior temporal gyrus, inferior temporal gyrus, divides into superior temporal, middle and inferior temporal gyrus. As you say it confidently, you can always convince the examiner. So say confidently what you know. So next, what we can here also, we can see the superior temporal sulcus. This is inferior temporal sulcus downward, and next one is superior temporal gyrus, middle temporal and inferior temporal gyrus. So this is all about the temporal lobe. Next we will see about the occipital lobe. So let's remove this. Here we will find the lunate sulcus. Down here, this is a lunate sulcus, and this is downwards is a lunate gyrus. And when we remove this, here we will find the horizontal sulcus. This is a horizontal sulcus. This is superior temporal and inferior temporal gyrus. This is all about the occipital lobe. सो दिस इज़ ऑल अबाउट द सुपीरोलैटरल सरफेस ऑफ द सेरेब्रम। सो थैंक यू दोस्तों। अगर आपको ये वीडियो अच्छा लगे तो लाइक शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब कीजिए।